Hi everyone. In my previous video, I showed you how to run Python scripts to convert data from BEC results HTML file into Excel. The script was able to work on 2024. Now in this video, I have updated the script to cater for 2022, 2023, and then even 2021 BEC results HTML file, such that it will extract the data here and convert it into Excel and store it and structure it in Excel. So the data here is not related to any school, neither is it related to any student. So you'll be given this zip file in the description below for you to download, which contains the Python script and then also contains some files needed for the script to work. Now when you get this file, you need to open it. When you open it, there is a folder called BEC. So let's do that. You open the folder, the file which contains this folder. Copy this folder onto your desktop path. That is what the script needs. The script will be looking for the BEC folder in order to run successfully. So you have to just copy the folder, then paste it on the desktop. Now when it is pasted, you need to open that folder. When you open the folder, these are the files: the batch file, which is needed, the script file, which is Python script, and then you need to also read this important information. There is also a file which is subject underscore config JSON file. So these are what the script will need. That is the Python file will need. Let's open the file named important to see what is required for you to do before you run the script. Now when you open the script, it tells you what the script can do. Like I said earlier, it can run both old results and then what new results, and then it can also calculate your aggregate score. Then you need to use the script. One would argue that you can use Python Power Query to convert it to Excel, the data from the HTML file. But then with the Power Query, you wouldn't have the ability to calculate the aggregate score. Even if you can, using data analysis expression, which is a programming language in Excel, that alone is not just, you can't just do it like that unless you finish with the Power Query thing and then you apply the data analysis expression code to it. So in order to avoid those complexities, I have done it in the script. It will automatically calculate the aggregate for you. The script is scalable for small or large data sets. It automates, which saves time, reduces error, and improves efficiency. So these are some of the things. Let's go to the requirements. You need to have Microsoft Excel installed. Then also you need to install Python, which is 3.6 higher, 3.6 or higher. You can download it from this. You can copy this URL, paste it in the browser, and then download and then install the Python. Installation is just like installing any other software. It's not difficult. Then one important thing is you need to install the required modules. So you open Windows command prompt and run this command, copy this command. You need to run this. Let's even remove the JSON, because when you install Python, the JSON module is installed. So you copy this, then you open command prompt. So let's open command prompt. That is command prompt. You don't have to open it in administrative mode. Now, before we run those commands to install the module, you need to have internet access. Connect your computer to internet access. And if you've installed the Python script with the Python, you need to also check if it's actually installed successfully. So you type this command, press enter. When the output shows Python 3 point something something, then it tells you that Python was installed successfully. Now, just after that, you run your command. The one that I copied from the file, let's paste it in here. When you paste it, run the command. That is pressing enter. So this is actually the pip install pandas and the rest is actually going to install the packages or the modules needed for the script to work. Without these, when you run the script, you run into error. Now, since I have them already, it says requirement already satisfied. But then with yours, it will actually show that it is installing. So you need to wait for it to finish installation. Then the command prompt appears again before you can close the command prompt. So let's close it. Now, another thing that you need to do is to create a folder called school_data. Name it school_data. It is in this folder that you will store your files, that is the HTML files, because the script will be looking for this folder to run the HTML files within it. So you can run one or two screws or three screws depending on what the number of screws. I have let me close this. I have about 120 screws here. Let me copy all of them. Then open this folder, then paste it into this folder. So yours can be one or two or three screws. Mine I have I have about 120. Imagine that yours is about 300 screws, with each of them containing data of students. So it is more appropriate to use this script than to do it manually. Now that you have everything set up, now you can run the batch script, which is the first one, BECE_parser.bat. Now it will tell you to enter the year, telling you what it means is that the particular year that the exams was taken. So it says enter the year the exams took place. This is 2022. Then when you are done, press enter key. It tells us that it's waiting. We should wait. Exams results is being processed. So you wait till it finished processing. So this is good because if the number of schools is more, if you have large data sets, the script can just do it within a minute or two, and that is okay. Now it tells us that exams result processing completed. Total student process, it will indicate for you to see. You will see it here. That is 6,341. And it tells you to press enter key. The moment you are done, you can see that it has created another file, which is this file, 2022 BEC resource underscore data. This is HTML file. Let's open this file to see what is inside. You can see that it has given us headings for each of the data that was extracted from the file. So it has given us the name of each student, their date of birth, and then the score they had in each of the subjects. And one profound thing is the aggregate. It also calculated the aggregate for us. Let's look at the number of students over here to see if it is the same equivalent is equal to the one that was shown on the command prompt. So when you look here, you can see that it says 6,341 students. That is the population that it was shown on the command prompt. So this script is very important. This will actually help ICT coordinators, exams coordinators, ICT coordinators, and then administrators in running the BECE resource HTML file. This video can be shared to them, those that you know. Now, after watching this video, I would love that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and then also like my video. Make sure you share the video to others, those that it will benefit. You can keep this script and then use it. As time goes on and I update it, I'll bring more videos for you to see. Thank you very much for watching this video.